We thought Liddy was charging Quinn too much to spy on Dexter, but when you see the size of that camera, maybe $500 every week, it's justified. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, here to review Season 5, Episode 8 of Dexter. This one is called Take It, and that's exactly what Dexter did in this episode. He wanted Cole Harmon, and he took him.
Liddy is going for the big world record, the Guinness World Record, the biggest camera ever. And I tell you what, he's in with a shout, because I've never seen a camera this size.
Yeah, this is something I would expect. I don't know, to be up in a satellite or something, Google Earth or something, you know, like whatever kind of massive satellites they've got up there. Imagery, I don't know. I mean, this was... What was Liddy doing? Where did he find this thing from?
Here.
How can you be discreet, though? How can you be an investigator and do this privately when you're walking about with a camera this fucking big, though?
It took the whip for the car park just to whip it out.
Yeah, I mean...
Dexter no see him.
I'm surprised Liddy didn't give Quinn a phone. Here, can you help me hold this camera up?
I know.
I can't, it's too heavy for me. But yeah, we'll talk more about that at the end of the episode. So, Dexter attends another one of Jordan Chase's motivational seminars because he wants to take down Cole Harmon. He believes Cole Harmon, we know now that he was one of the guys involved in the Lumen and all the other women that have been killed. So Cole Harmon, he's next to go. Dexter then goes to Chase's seminar to blend in and to get close to Cole Harmon. And I mean, he ends up doing that. Lumen goes along with him. They prepare the kill room. They end up killing Cole Harmon. It was a decent little fight scenario the way it played out. But in the end, Dexter, he gets pretty much, but not blindsided, but he gets forced into doing a speech here by Jordan Chase. Meanwhile, Cole Harmon realizes that Lumen is Lumen and that she's still alive. He chases her back up into the bedroom of the apartment. And Dexter comes in at the end of the day, saves her, grabs him in a chokehold, and then obviously Cole Harmon after that, he meets his fate. He's on the bed. He gets the death treatment that everyone else gets.
He does get that treatment, but yeah, pretty poor tactic here for Jordan Chase, getting Dexter to speak on the tragedy that happened to him. Honestly, man, low hanging fruit. Jordan Chase, not a big fan of. Well, I mean, I think he's a decent character, but. This is just all these people fucking rely on.
He's an arsehole though, see? Motivational speakers.
Yeah, it's like fuck. I mean, it's like a Poundland Andrew Tate, Jordan Chase, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Andrew Tate talks more about real life and he adds a comedy element to it.
Jordan Chase is like shite. Spiritual, virtual garbage, man. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of wraps up the... I mean, it was just Dexter and Lumen taking down Cole Harmon, and I mean, it was good for what it was, but that's Cole Harmon done, and I mean, that's Jordan Chase now down another guy, so, yeah, I mean, there can't be many of them left.
He left in the suitcases that Dexter took out the hotel. I like the fact that he was close. He was, the next room next to him. I like that. Through the wall, bang, bang, good night.
Yeah, so as Cole Harmon, he's dead. Regarding the shootout at Club Mayan, Maria LaGuerta, she's not taking any blame for it. She deflects questions and then she basically blames the whole thing on Debra because it was, it was her case despite Maria overruling during the case. So not surprising that LaGuerta is taking no responsibility, and if there's any heat coming, then she wants to stay out the kitchen.
How can anyone watch this show and like LaGuerta, by the way? An absolute arsehole, whether it's actually in the job or just like her relationship with Batista. Wanker material, like but like you'd feel like a lot of people would hate Matthews, but see when Matthews actually puts her in her place, every single time he's right. He doesn't do it out of spite or badness. He does it with the factual information presented to him. She's an arsehole.
Yeah, no, she is. She's not happy either with Angel because he's kind of confronting her about the whole thing. Debra asked Angel that what's he going to do. He says, well, the whole thing is he's still writing through his report. He's still trying to remember what happened. Debra says, you know what, maybe you could just tell the truth, which, I mean, it would be a good idea, but Angel says to Debra that he's not going to screw her over, which I don't think he would, to be honest. Despite being married to LaGuerta, I can't imagine that Angel Batista would job out Debra like that. But Debra had the chance to job out Sarah Manson, the rookie police officer. LaGuerta did call Debra in before throwing her under the bus and suggesting that they should blame it on Sarah because she's just starting and that she's got the least to lose out of everybody involved, which again just seems like a shite thing for Maria to do or to even, suggest. Yeah. Debra's like, oh, well, you know what? We're not going to do that because it's not her fault and she didn't decide that. She didn't act out. She didn't, go against the plan. Plus, why should she take the fall for something? She's not going to throw her under the bus. Debra says that if she got something like that pinned on her when she was just starting out, she would never have made it to where she was. Debra believes that, you know what, why don't we just all fucking stick together, tell the truth, and we'll see this out. And that's what they could do, but that would look bad on Maria since she is the captain. She's the head of the department. So therefore, she ain't going to stick together. She's going to throw somebody under the bus. And obviously, because Debra didn't want to throw Sarah under the bus, then LaGuerta will happily throw Debra under the bus.
And it ain't right. I mean, the fact that it's even suggested... I mean, I get it, right? At least with a rookie, it's like you barely know her and she's only on the scene like 2 minutes. But, just a scump me. A true leader, right? A true fucking leader takes this on themselves. You know what I mean? That's what a true leader would... But Matthews told her if one mere problem arose and it led back to her, she'd be gone. Well, you know what? She's already got fucking 300 G's in the bank.
Yeah.
She can afford to take that hit.
100%. Debra later realises that she's been suspended. She's obviously upset, fuming. Quinn tries to calm her down, but she's pissed off. Later, in the homicide department, Sarah walks in with a box of her stuff, so looks like she's getting promoted. And Debra realises that she's the one that is actually backing LaGuerta's story, and not Angel, because she, for a moment, thought it was Angel. So, yeah, I guess LaGuerta says to Sarah, here, back my story, and there'll be a promotion in this for you.
Which is just scummy, man. Scummy for both of them. Fuck LaGuerta, man. Honestly, I actually can't stand her.
Yeah, no, I think she's an arsehole.
I just don't... Honestly, the Batista relationship with her just feels forced.
Yeah, because Batista's such a nice, likeable guy, and she's just not.
I see you next Tuesday.
So I don't really know how or why he decided to get with LaGuerta, but it is...
Maria.
It is what it is. Well, Dexter, though, was preparing the kill room, or he was preparing the idea, the plan to kill Cole. He sent out Lumen to get some shopping, get some accessories, get some kill equipment, because he didn't have time to do it. And when she was leaving, she crashed into a car, but not just any car. It was the car of Stan Liddy. Obviously, he positioned this car so that Lumen would crash into him. He got some details down on Lumen, and he's done a pretty good job. He's hell-bent here on finding out who she is.
Fucking damn right he is. And I tell you what, man, he risked his car, and he's right when he goes to Quinn. That baby's worth more than $500, brother. And that's what you need to do. That's a good PI. Don't Mike Ermitrout would have destroyed his foot. Well, actually, saying that, I guess he destroyed his car when up against Tuco. But anyway, less about Mike, more about Diddy. Or not Diddy, Liddy. Less about Diddy, more about Liddy. I'm liking Liddy. Peter Weller, man, I think he delivers more often than not on the big screen.
Yeah, he does, and Liddy believes that here there's something really, weird going on here.
He saw the supplies as well in the car. He's thinking, what the fuck's going on here?
But Quinn is reluctant to pay any more money. I think Quinn's wanting to back off at this point, but Liddy's like, nah, you know what? There's a big play at hands here, and Liddy looks like he might just go and do this without Quinn's approval, without Quinn's money now. If Quinn's not willing to help him out, then maybe there's a bigger payout for Stan Liddy down the line.
There could be. I'll tell you what, man. He needs those big payments because he's going to need a thicker lens on his fucking camera sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and at the end of the episode, when we see Dexter and Lumen dispose of Cole's body, we find Liddy staring at them with this big, massive photographic lens and both Lumen and Dexter are on the slice of life, and they're discussing taking out Jordan while dropping bags into the water. Now, why else would you be in a boat at night dropping bags into the water? Looks suspicious.
It does look suspicious. Good end to the episode. I just want to point something else as well. Lumen's husband or boyfriend, Owen. What a fucking throwaway character this is.
I totally forgot about that.
No, but what's he doing?
Guy turns up with 2 tickets, says, here, we could leave now and never come back. And she's like, no. And then he just rips up her ticket in half and goes away.
What a fucking loser, by the way.
I mean, you talk about... It's almost like they felt, here, we need about 6 minutes to fill this episode. And they thought, you know what, let's just bring in this made-up husband.
How weird's this guy? Here, I haven't seen you in like 6 months and I don't know what's happened to you, but let's go on this wee fucking cruise for a couple of months, sure. Like everything will be alright.
Yeah, it was very strange. You'd have to imagine, I don't know, I'm assuming that the marriage was done before she got kidnapped.
Aye, just fair. Yeah, but then like if it was done, then what the fuck are you doing here, Owen? Back to the fucking bus, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, that was kind of shite, that part. I didn't really like that.
It made no sense. It's like, Lumen's getting supplies, right, and running into Liddy. Does she really need to run into this fucking Owen guy? And then we hear Chase speak to Dexter, and he says the whole tick, tick, boom. Not quite saliva, but he says, that's the sound of your life running out. And Dexter obviously finds out here that Chase is one of the abusers because that was his line. He was the guy with the watch.
True, but you know what? I think it was fucking obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, because the way he spoke... Well, we knew. Because when he got into the car last episode 7 with the guy... Who did Dexter kill this episode again? What's his name?
Cole Harmon.
Yeah, when he got into the car with Cole last episode, they spoke as if like they were both doing it.
Yeah, but even if they didn't have that conversation, was it not so obvious?
Oh, aye, yeah.
Because we'd already seen this watch before.
True, no, absolutely.
So, I mean...
And it makes sense that this Cole guy, who's the security of Jordan Chase, would be cleaning up after him with the whole barrel situation and things like that. Anyway, I thought the episode was good, but that owns. Yeah, you know what it is? I think with season 5, it's like you get some great moments and great stuff, but I think there is other stuff you're like, what the fuck are they doing here?
What are they doing? Anyway, what are you doing? I'll get a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll get a 7 as well. I thought it was pretty good, but I think hopefully that's the last we see of Owen. Hopefully that cruise is...
Well, I don't see any reason for him to come back. Like, I mean...
Maybe he'll come back in a couple of months again. Try and rekindle.
Who knows? Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.